they're stacking the deck, rigging the deal. Project 2025 got the power to steal. Elon's in the lab cooking up a new coup. Cash rules all and they're coming for you. Oh no, MERICA, what you gonna do? Rights getting burned and they're coming for you. Constitution's just a ghost in chains. Freedom slipping down the drains. Rise up, break the chains. No billionaire should run the game. Lying, scheming, stealing rights. If we don't fight, we lose tonight. End of democracy comes in waves. Justice buried in shallow graves. Stand up loud, don't be the slaves. Unmake the cage, unmake the cage. Tick tock, time's running out. They're burning the laws, there ain't no doubt. Oh no, MERICA, what you gonna do? Rights getting burned and they're coming for you.
Whoa! What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up, my friends? Holy cannolis. Holy cannolis. Guys, hi. I've got a little bit different setup tonight. I was trying to make things so we could watch things. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay. All right. So what, can you guys all hear me? Are y'all here? Are y'all ready for this mess? So I have been watching, oh, here we go. They finally, I want to pull this up too. I'm just talking to myself. How are you guys? Are we ready? Are we ready? What happened to all my face? I'm blown out. Come back. Oh my goodness. And I have to fix the, there we go. I'm very loud in my ears. I'm probably very loud in your guys' ears. Oh my goodness, guys. We're gonna get into this. I want to go here. And we're gonna have a couple live feeds that I'm gonna be flipping through to avoid issues. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you the new Sharesy screen. It's going to get awkward once I, have to flip around via the things here. But don't worry, y'all. The Cheeto's coming. The Cheeto's here. Okay. Yeah, the Cheeto is here. That is not changing the volume of me at all in my ears, but that's fine. That's fine. That probably means I just need to turn it down here. There we go. Okay, guys. Yeah, this 25% tariff. I'm apparently that bright right now. Okay. Okay, we're live here now. Let's bring this up. Holy cannolis. Okay. So we're going to bring this up. Here we go. So this is the live feed. I got to get my Cheeto up here. We got to get my disclaimer. And we got to get the Cheeto in chief on the screen here. He's going to sit right there. Oh, goodies. Is that Max? No, that's Ivanka that he's blocking right now. And let me put myself up here too so you guys can see me. Hello. Here I am. This is very disturbing how not you guys. I am having a technical difficulty as usual. How about now? How about now? Nope. Okay. There we go. Now I'm not blowing my own eardrums out, so that's nice. They're louder than me? Good. Okay, I can turn them down a little bit. I can turn them down. Now, as you see here in the corner, okay, we've got our lovely PolitiFact. It's going to be best, honestly, guys, if you put this up on your screen. We'll turn the Congress down here a little bit. They're just glad handing each other. They're just in there getting excited. There's JD. Okay. But if you guys watch this on your TV, it's going to be much easier. Because, you know, we've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to put this puppy right at the top. Because I want you guys to be able to see this running here. This is going to live fact check every claim that Trumpity Dump is making during this entire fiasco that we're going to be watching here. Okay? So I'm still too quiet. How about now? Is that better? Better, worse thing. Better, worse thing. It's too loud to hear me. How's that? Is that better? Yeah. Can you guys hear me now?
The joint session will come to order.
The captions are going to be wild, guys.
The chair appoints as members of the committee on the part of the House to escort the President of the United States into the chamber the following: the gentleman from Louisiana, Mr. Scalise; the gentleman from Minnesota, Mr. Emmer; the gentlewoman from Michigan, Mrs. McClain; the gentleman from North Carolina, Mr. Hudson; the gentleman from Pennsylvania, Mr. Reschenthaler; the gentleman from Utah, Mr. Moore; the gentlewoman from Indiana, Mrs. Houchin; the gentleman from Oklahoma, Mr. Hearn; the gentleman from New York, Mr. Jeffries; the gentlewoman from Massachusetts, Ms. Clark; the gentleman from California, Mr. Aguilar; the gentleman from California, Mr. Liu; the gentleman from Colorado, Mr. Neguse; the gentlewoman from Washington, Ms. Delbene; the gentlewoman from Michigan, Mrs. Dingell.
The President of the Senate, at the direction of that body, appoints the following senators as members of the committee on the part of the Senate to escort the President of the United States into the House chamber.
Okay,
the
here
Senator
we go.
from South Dakota, Mr. Thune; the Senator from Wyoming, Mr. Barrasso; the Senator from Arkansas, Mr. Cotton; the Senator from Oklahoma, Mr. Lankford; the Senator from West Virginia, Mrs. Capito; the Senator from South Carolina,
have like a DJ,
Mr. Scott;
bring him in so he can
the
do
Senator
his
from New York, Mr. Schumer; the Senator from Illinois, Mr.
Trump
Durbin;
dance? I mean, like,
the Senator
Jesus
from Minnesota,
Christ.
Ms. Klobuchar; the Senator from New Jersey,
No, they have
Mr.
Jen
Booker;
Zand. Klobuchar's
the
a
Senator
Democrat.
from Wisconsin, Ms. Baldwin.
The members of the escort committee will exit the chamber through the lobby doors.
But aren't they going to be there for the address? Like they're just there to walk them in and then they're out. Bounce! Bounce! Bounce, minions. Everyone's getting quiet. Let me turn. Notice the people that are turning to wait to see him. Like they're just so eager. They're just so eager. They're just so excited to see their Cheeto in Chief. It's the Cheeto in Chief. Drop it like it's hot. Why is this so blown out right now? If I go over here. Uh-oh.
Mr. Speaker, the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps.
Some lady we've never heard of. Look at this stuff. Look at all these guys. They're getting applause. They're just so happy. Hi, I'm a lady. Look at my hair. This took 17 hours to get that hairspray down. I'm loving the live captions. They are going to be so unbelievably incorrect. I'm going to move aside for a second and see if I can. Why is this so bright? I feel like I'm glowing.
My wife loves this bracelet.
Yes, that is a norm. You can get the Cheeto and Chief in sticker form, sweatshirt, or t-shirts, whatever you like, in the ohnomerica store. Also, there's some new designs that just dropped in there. Go ahead and check it out. ohnomerica.com. JD, nobody wants to see your dad belly hanging out over your, fucking Macy's special belt. Okay? Look at me, guys. I'm red, white, and blue. I'm America. I also am red, white, and blue. It's funny because we match. We look like a couple. Shh, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, God. I think I should probably have not had that Taco Bell. Look how beautiful the chamber is here that they're in. Your shirt's on its way. Yeah. I got pretty quiet
Mr.
again.
Speaker, the Chief Justice and Associate Justices of the United States Supreme Court.
This is this lady's entire job. She wore red, white, and blue shoes. Red, white, and blue shoes. Look at this guy's pass. Look at his pass. He's like, I belong here. You see this badge? You see this badge? This badge says I'm in charge. Look at these guys. I'm happy to be here. Can you guys hear me now? How about, you know what I need to do? I need to do that. Hang on. We've got a lot of things happening. It's okay if I'm quiet. Oh, good. Here comes. Fuck you. And fuck you. Fuck the other guy that came in. Fuck all those guys. Jesus Christ on a cracker. I'm still quiet. You can't hear me. What the actual... How about now? How about now? How about now? Girl, I have them almost turned all the way down. I don't know what to tell you. You can't hear me at all. Okay, if I mute them, can you guys hear me? The video is loud. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. How about now? Have I turned them down sufficiently to be seen and heard? Nothing changed. Mic check, mic check. Okay, I've turned them down. I'm checking in with my mod chat here. Check, 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 check. Mic check. Boom. I'm just going to start beatboxing. Better? Yeah? Okay. Much better? You guys can hear me? Okay, wonderful. Wunderbar. We fixed it. Success. Okay, well, let's see here. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, yeah, you, Joe. But you can hear me better. Okay, well, if I need to turn them up, guys, I will do that. Don't worry. We'll balance it out. I figured out something here. Turn them up a bit now. What are you guys, my 95-year-old pop? I can't hear anything. These kids, it's just too loud. All right, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I did turn down the chamber. Turn down for what? Sorry. Okay. Well, I'll turn them back up when we're, okay. See, you guys see that change right there live? Okay, good. So we got our PolitiFact. Did something Trump or another speaker say, leave you wondering, is that true? You can call in, guys. You can call in to 727-382-4727, and they'll investigate, or send it in to Truthometer. Here, let me just copy paste their whole little message here. Okay? Because if you hawks are on it, they will investigate. Now, you guys know that Trump is traditionally late. Okay? Like, traditionally late. And according to the White House feed, this isn't starting until 6:10. So all these people are going to mill around. and just like literally, you know, fucking gab with each other. This is an excuse for Congress to get together, okay, and just, you know, be like, hey, bestie, hey. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Tell me how you feel. I put a little animated dealy bob in the back here. That is the Constitution of the United States. And, you know, change some things up here a little bit. Let me know in the chit chat what you guys, what y'all think about that. You know, and then tomorrow, let's just do a little pimping for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Chapter 1 book club, The Sum of Us by Heather McGee. Okay, don't forget, book club, initial book club here for our banned books. Oh, good, we get to see Madge. How many extensions does Madge have? That's the new drinking game for tonight. How many extensions does Madge have? Yeah, these are all the people that are excited. Now, guys, I have mixed feelings. There's a bunch of Dems, including Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who I love, who in protest are skipping out. And they're going to be, you know, live streaming on their own shit or whatever. I disagree with that. I disagree with Congress people not doing their fucking job. Oh, good. Nana's awake. Someone slipped her some Adderall real quick. Yeah. Nana, what has she got? She's got, did you see her bag? She has snacks in her bag. Did you fucking see that? Did you see the snacks in Nana's bag? Okay, she just drew all over a perfectly good Target jacket. Donnie, well, Donnie's, you know, that shit's got to be lacquered on. That shit has got to be lacquered on probably hourly. You know, so I don't know. Some are doing town halls. Okay, but still, thank you. No time for BS. But still, you know what? This is your job. Oh, good. Let's have Melania come in. Have you noticed that Melania is dressed? She is in her funeral era. Why is Melania always looking like she's at a funeral in the new administration? What is she in mourning for? Does she know the day that it's all over? Can she let us, the rest of us, know so we can get prepared? Look at her. This is her Chanel, you know, funeral look. Hello, Melania. Oh, good. Did you see who's there? Who's this? Who's coming to sit next to her? She's so excited to be next to her. Why the lace? I don't know. Oh, here's this lady again.
Mr. Speaker, the President's Cabinet.
Yay. Who's this lady? I've never seen this woman before in my life. She's part of the cabinet, or she's just an escort? She's just the escort. Look at her. She's like, I'm nobody. Oh, good. There's Marco. Who's Toothy McGee? Who's this guy? Look at him. He just got his caps redone. Oh, good. The greasy alcoholic's here. Oh, I'm just so excited. Hi. Look at my teeth. My teeth can be seen from space. Look at this. What is? Look at her face. That is America's face right now. That black woman giving them all the side eye. Thank you. Boo. Boo. Yeah. Oh, good. RFK's here. Wonderful. Your father is rolling over in his grave, sir. You're a fucking mockery of the whole Kennedy dynasty. Good Lord. Boo. Oh, good. I don't think he has enough Brillo cream in his hair tonight, guys. You think he just had a drink? Does he have a flask? What do you think, guys? How many breath mints does it take to cover up the vodka smell from the water he's drinking all the time, guys? Oh, that's the Secretary of Treasury, Toothy. This guy. Look at those caps, guys. Oh, good. Christy Gnome's here. Good. She's gotten some additional fillers in her cheeks because they weren't poofy enough. I'm glad. What is she wearing? She looks like she's about to go to the club and drop it like it's hot. Who's this guy with the pink tie? Whoa, what are we wearing? You're not a judge on Project Runway. What's happening? This is crazy. And then this lady looking like a red witch. This is just literally so many fillers, right? I mean, Christy, it's not good for you. RFK is not going to let you keep doing that. He's gonna put you on one of the health farms. That's just, you know. I want to do this. Trying to share this to all the channels here, just make sure. Come on, everybody, come on in. Is that Bezos' fiance in the white? Maybe. Melania is unpleased. Look at that balayage she has. How much? That balayage is art on her head, though. Had to wait for your lorazepam to kick in, girl. I feel you. I'm not gonna be taking no drugs right now. Yeah, RFK did a flippy floppy, Christine. That's right. RFK did a flippy flop on the measles vaccine because too many motherfucking people are starting to, become dead. And maybe he thought that might be, a good idea. Maybe he thought that might be a good idea. The health farms is for all the fun people, won't be. Only if I get sent there. Only if I get sent there. Then it will be a lot of fun. That's not Bezos's. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, guys. There's so many people that I don't know their name of. So I'm, help me out. If you guys recognize somebody, help me out. Help me out. Yeah, TB's coming back. Yep. No, everything's back, y'all. Polio's back. It's all back. Like we had a little, fucking respite. And then, it all got fucked up. Look at JD. He's like, I can't wait to use the hammer. Somebody let me just let me use the little wooden hammer. What are we doing? Is this the script? What am I supposed to say next? I think I forgot to go to the bathroom. Oh. See, they're picking up a little bit of what they're saying on the microphone. They've been very smart to turn that big-ass microphone. I'm getting sent there. Thanks, no time for BS. I'm probably definitely going to be there. Therapy Tuesday was great for me tonight. A bit tired, so I will check in on this live in the morning. All right, Steffi, take care of yourself. Love you. All right. See you later. I'm going to move these up here. I'll just put them in the middle. Fuck it. It's wild, guys. It's wild. We're just doing all these things. Say nothing, Vance. Say nothing. Oh, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Who's that guy? Do we know who that is? This lady's wanted to stand out. She's like, I want to be noticed. Oh, my goodness. You've known JD for years? Tiff, shut up. Tell us more. Don't hold back. I need all the JD hot scoop. Okay? He does look like he has to go to the bathroom right now, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you so much, Bunny Melon. I'm sure it's comforting to watch Rachel and them. But I'm sure my wife will have that on upstairs as well. At some point, y'all, dinner is going to be delivered to me because it was late. I didn't feel good this morning, so I fucking didn't do all the things I normally do. And, So there's that. And so we're having the most American meal we can. Some Taco Bell. So there you go. Yeah, where the fuck is Elon? Where the fuck is Elon? I don't know. This is really bugging me, though. Hang on. I got to see what I can do about this light. 1 second. I'm going to take my... I'm still here. Don't worry. I didn't know. Go away. Let's try that. If that helps a little bit, that also helps a little bit. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a little bit better. I don't look so blown out. Also, it's nicer on my eyeballs. Elon and Trump will probably walk in together holding hands. Will they skip, though? Should we take a bet on will they or won't they skip down the aisle? Is this going to be like a whole, fancy TikTok wedding march? How is this going to go? How are they going to do it? Elon's already in the room. Where is Elon? Why has no one panned to him? We've got Secret Service. We've got Secret Service over here. We've got Secret Service everywhere, guys. Secret Service. They're gonna jump in front. Maybe this guy is like Secret Service of some kind. They always stand with their arms, like... It's so obvious. Don't be so fucking obvious. I don't know who that guy is. He's big. That's a big, big man, though. Apparently, Elon's already signed. They'll deploy from the ceiling Mission Impossible style. If Trump could do that, he would do that. Oh, he's not wearing his ball cap and his tech support shirt? Oh, well, I'm glad he got, his big boy pants on today. If Trump could do some sort of like rappelling from the ceiling, he absolutely would. He would. Why are we clapping? Oh, we're banging the hammer. Who's this Bajumba?
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Well, they didn't let the lady come out and say it. She's going to be sad. She got to introduce everybody else. The fist pump. Fist pump. Look at Melania. Oh no, he's here. I was away for a while. Look at him. Thank you. Yes. All right. He just made a kissy face at this woman. Yes. Pat on the shoulder. Melania's like, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ew. Why is this lady talking to him so much? He doesn't want to talk to you. He fucking ignored you already. Don't you get it? It's not about you. I don't know who that lady is. Oh, was he just taking a nap, you think? It's late. It's 9:15 there. Look at even J.D. Vance's wife. Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, yeah. Of course, the fresh spray tan. Of course. Okay, so we've got the Standard & Poor's F&500 abroad index of U.S. stocks fell by more than 1.2% today prior to this address. Okay? And this is the day the new tariffs came in, so I hope you wanted to buy something nice because you're going to be fucked at the drive-thru tomorrow. Guys, we're all going to start learning how to make our own bread. I hope you bought some flour and some rice at Costco. Guys, ew, why is he kissing her? Don't kiss other women. Did you see how he pulled her in? He pulled her in for a kiss. This lady's kissing everybody, though. Okay, this is her thing. She's kissing. I don't like it. I am not a fan. No, Melania's actually tan. That's her skin color. She's from the Baltics. Why are people kissing each other? Why is this guy so scared? Look at him. He's in terror. This man and this woman are very frightened right now. They are not having a good time. Trump's like, I gotta touch everybody. Is there a woman there I can kiss? Is there a pussy I can grab somewhere? Thank you very much, Barbara. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little squeeze. I'm gonna give you a really firm hand. Brett, you know you got here because of me. You better fucking do everything I want, motherfucker. I got a keg of beer for you. Oh, hello. I think I remember you. You're a lady on the Supreme Court. Wonderful. It's good. We should have a lady. Oh, hello. You're old. I'm probably going to replace you. You have hearing aids. I don't like them. It's grossing me out. Why are you talking so long? You're a justice. Why are the justices saying anything? They're not supposed to fucking... They're supposed to be fucking separate. Hello? Mr. President. Look at this Marine. He is not happy. That is an unhappy Marine. Somebody put cream in his coffee today. He's gotta go around, make sure he touches everybody. Touch. There's his crooked hair. Marjorie! No hats. What are you doing? This isn't a Trump rally, everyone. That's all right, Donna. Donna, you go do it. Look at him. Now he's gonna... There you are, JD. Oh, right. You're my vice president. Okay. Let me make sure I touch you guys. Okay. Look at my speech, guys. It's enormous. This one has nothing in it. I'm going to give them copies of nothing. It's envelopes. Now, I want you to notice the size of their envelopes. That's his actual speech. Now, there was a whole thing today on how he cannot read. So, this book, do you see how thick that is? That is an enormous font. Or pictures to keep him on track. You know? Maybe it's just pictures of different foods at McDonald's that he eats. Look at the Democrats just sitting there like, what the fuck? Ted Lieu's ready to fucking go to war. Look at Melania. Oh, now I smile. Look at these fucking Republican cucks. If you guys don't know what a cuck is, look it up. Look it up. That's what they are. Look at them. Kowtowing to this dictator, the Cheeto-in-Chief. The Cheeto-in-Chief. Look at him. He's just going to stand here for another 5 minutes getting applause. Oh, guys. This is like being at a Scientology rally. You just stand there awkwardly, clapping like for 500 years. Oh, he's always got to adjust the mic, guys. Have you ever noticed that? It's always...
Great honor. Thank you very much.
Okay, let me...
Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States.
What was that? She was like growling at him. She like growled at Trump. And now she has to smile. Just remember. Everyone breathe. We're going to do a deep breath. We breathe in. And we're going to breathe out. Okay, before you even start, let's just get it out. Let's just get it out.
Members of the United States Congress, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's where you are. You're
And
at
to my
Congress, dumb
fellow
shit.
citizens, America is back.
Joe Biden said that when COVID was over. He basically stole Joe Biden's line. The shoulder shift. He's a shimmy monster. Look at him. Now he's going to stand back and take the applause. America is back to 1792. Hooray.
6 weeks ago,
6 weeks ago,
I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol
I
and proclaimed the dawn
my
of the
power.
golden age of America.
Golden age, because
From that
I'm a
moment on, there has been
Scientologist.
nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history
Does
of our
anyone
country.
feel great or successful right now?
We
Is
have
it a
accomplished
golden
more in
age
43
for the
days
people on
than most
Medicare?
administrations accomplished
43
in 4
days, guys.
years,
Let that
or
sink
8
in.
years, and we are just getting started.
We're just getting. He has to do this thing. Like, what is he doing? He's got that. Remember when you had retainers? Oh, there's Elon in a suit. White supremacy! Yay!
I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back.
Is
Our
it?
spirit is back. Our
No.
pride is back.
No.
Our confidence is back.
No.
And the American dream is surging bigger and better than
No.
ever before.
It's absolutely crushed. He's like, did you see how he looked out at the crowd like you're going to fucking applaud
The
now?
American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback,
There
the
is no
likes
dream.
of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again.
I hope we never witness this
Never been
bullshit
anything
again.
like it.
It's fucking awful. It's awful.
The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen
It's
in
all right,
many
Madonna.
decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us
Oh
an
my God, the
electoral college
election's over.
victory of
Fucking get over it.
312
Get
votes.
over the election. You're in office. No one's debating. No one's asked for a recall. No one's trying to impeach you right now yet. Okay? Please, for the love of God, stop fucking wanking your
We
own
won the
dick.
popular vote by big numbers
my
and won
God.
counties in our country.
Boo! Yeah, I hope the Democrats. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him getting so mad. Boo. That's right. You tell him. You tell him. Look at these culties, guys. This is a cult in action. We have a dissenter, a lone dissenter in the Democrats, Al Green, who has the courage to stand up.
And won counties
shout
in our
him
country,
down. And we're just gonna have-
2,700.
And we're
To
just going to have them try to
525.
boo over him. Look at him. Did you see
On a
that?
map
They
that
want him
reads
kicked out.
almost
You better not
completely
kick out Al
red
Green.
for
You better not kick
Republican.
out Al Green. You better not kick out Al Green.
Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right
they're
direction
standing up now. They're
than
gonna-
the
they're
wrong
gonna call us to
direction. In
order.
fact, it's an astonishing
Yeah, this is how
record.
the first purge began.
27-point swing, the most ever.
I hope more Democrats get up. Okay, so PolitiFact. Okay? Trump has issued far more executive orders through March 1st than his recent predecessors. Here's the graph, guys.
Likewise,
Carter, Reagan,
small business
Poppy
optimism
Bush,
saw its single
Clinton,
largest one-month
George
gain
Porgy Jr.
ever recorded. A
No, you can't kick a
41-point
sitting member of
jump.
Congress out. You can't kick a sitting member of Congress
Members
out.
are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and
Look
to
at him.
cease
Look at him
any
staring
further
at JD.
disruptions.
You do it,
That's your
Al
warning.
Green. You tell him, Al Green.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant at Arms to
You
restore
better not.
order to the
You
joint
better
session.
not. You better not. They're going to kick Al Green out for dissenting in public against the Cheeto-in-chief. The fascist Cheeto is literally directing a seated member of Congress to be kicked out by the Sergeant
Green,
of
take
Arms
your seat.
for
Take your seat, sir.
exercising his protected right to dissent
Take your seat.
during an address to Congress. This is his right.
Finding that
This
members
is exactly
continue
what
to
he's
engage
supposed
in
to do for his
willful and
constituents.
concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs
They
the
yelled
Sergeant
at
at
Biden,
Arms
they
to
yelled at
restore
Obama.
order.
Did anybody call for the Sergeant of Arms? to kick
Remove
anybody
this
out?
gentleman from the
Never.
chamber.
Look at him. Everybody, go donate $5 to Al Green right now. You're seeing democracy die right now. They're singing. Do you hear them? Na 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 na. This man is disabled. He has no right to do that. Look at these Republicans. Oh, get him out of here. These are the most disgusting human
Members
beings on
are
the planet. I do not
directed
want to hear one Republican
uphold and
person
maintain decorum in the House.
ever say
Mr. President,
that
continue.
Democrats, liberals are snowflakes again. They
Over the
cannot even
past
hear
6
one person
weeks,
dissent
I have signed nearly
against this
100
person.
executive orders.
He just goes back
and
to his
taken
speech
more than
'cause he has
400
nothing to say, guys.
executive actions, a record.
There's the
to
graph
restore
right there,
common
guys.
sense,
There's the graph.
safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land.
No, it has
The
not.
people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
No. Absolute garbage lies. Absolute garbage lies. That was Representative Al Green, who's already called for articles of impeachment on the House floor. Unfucking believable.
In fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency,
Our
is
presidency.
the most successful in the history of our nation. By many.
By no one except for your sycophantic little cuck bitches. Is this? What the fuck? That's a lie.
And what
False.
makes
Good.
it
They've got
even more
signs
impressive
now.
is
Look,
that
they've got signs
you know
now.
who number 2 is?
Good.
George Washington. How about that?
No. Bullshit.
I don't know about that list, but
Stop
But
putting
we'll take
yourself
it.
next to George Washington.
within hours of taking the
Yes,
oath of
Saddam
office,
Hussein
I
did do
declared
this.
a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border
Wonderful.
Patrol to repel the invasion of our country.
There's been no invasion.
And what a job they've done.
There's
As a
been no
result,
invasion.
Illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest
All their
ever
paddles should just say fake
recorded,
news.
Ever.
It would drive him insane. PolitiFact, help me out. Come on now. Let's get the immigration stats up here, PolitiFact. Al Green deserves a fucking
They
hero
heard my
cake.
words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden,
Joe
the
Biden.
worst president in American history,
Bullshit.
there were hundreds of thousands of illegal crossings a month, and virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers,
Bullshit,
gang
bullshit,
members, and
bullshit,
people from
bullshit,
mental
bullshit,
institutions
bullshit.
and insane
Bullshit.
asylums.
Okay, PolitiFact is
were
warming up
released
here.
into our
Bump it
country.
up. Give us
Who
the
would want
live
to do
fucking
that?
immigration shit here,
This is
PolitiFact. You're
my
taking
fifth
too long.
such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me,
It's my fifth
and I
speech.
realize there is absolutely
Congress.
nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing.
No
I can
one's
do.
going to fucking applaud for your
I could
dictator.
find a cure to
look,
the
look
most
at JD Vance.
devastating
He's laughing.
disease,
He's
a
laughing.
disease that would wipe out entire nations or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what.
Because it's not an astronomical
five times
achievement.
I've been
Okay.
up here. It's very sad,
The
and it
volume
just
of
shouldn't be
executive orders
this
is
way.
correct. In the run-up to his address in Congress, Trump has used that one tool more often than his recent predecessors. He's issued 76 executive orders, far outpacing the number 2 president through March 4th of their first year in office, Joe Biden, with 34.
So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins
No.
for America?
Guys, Democrats, I won't be happy
For the
until
good of
you
our
say something
nation,
nice
let's
to
work
me.
together and let's truly make America great again.
Democrats. Nancy, oh, that's a cane. I thought she had snacks. I thought she had a bottle with her. I was going to be like, Nana is sad. Did you see that? No, they're not going to stand and clap with you. They're not going to do it. This is a shoulder lean. And a shoulder
Every
lean.
day my administration is fighting to deliver
Heidi, say whatever you want
change
tonight, honey.
America needs
Say whatever you
to
want tonight.
bring a future that America deserves.
JD Vance
and we're
smacking the
doing it.
sausage under the table.
This is
Yeah,
a time
probably.
for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid.
Yeah, and people are dying. People are literally dead because you did that. Okay? Literally,
I
people are
terminated the
dead because
ridiculous
you did
Green
that.
New Scam. I withdrew from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was
Great,
costing
so that we
us
could have no climate
trillions
protection.
of dollars.
Correct, Abraham. Correct.
That
Okay,
other
let's see what
countries
just came
were
in
not paying.
via PolitiFact here.
I withdrew from the corrupt World Health
Fighting through the protests of
Organization.
Democrats, Trump tried to say the country believes he's now on the right track. Blah, 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 blah.
And I also
That's
withdrew
cherry-picking
from the
two poll results out
anti-American
of
UN
18.
Human Rights
Of course.
Council.
Yeah. Don't be for human rights. That's not an American value.
We ended all of Biden's environmental
Deborah.
restrictions that were making our country far less safe
No.
and totally unaffordable. And
actually,
importantly, we ended the
guys,
last
eggs is like
administration's
$12
insane
now.
electric
How is that
vehicle
affordable?
mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
Don't you dare stand up, Adam Schiff. I'm just kidding. He's not going to. Well, Adam Schiff actually isn't there. He was on Pod
unshackle
Save America right
our
before this.
economy, I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very
So
successful
when he
first
gets his
term.
regulations through, he's eliminating 10 old ones. Who knows what they are? Who knows what they're going to be? There's just, I get one, you guys
And
lose
in
10.
that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other president had done before. We ordered all federal workers
Whenever
to
he does
return
that
to the
move with his
office.
mouth, he's checking
They
his
will either show up
dentures.
for work in person or be removed from their job.
You show up in person or else, even if you're a spy out in the field, you show your nasty face. Is that MTG's boyfriend?
And
Who's
we've
that
ended
guy next to
weaponized
it? Ew.
government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me.
Like me.
How did that work out?
That's right. You're a felon. That's how it worked out.
Not
You're a
too good.
convicted felon. You're a convicted felon. You're a convicted felon. That's how that worked out. You're a convicted felon. You're a convicted felon. That's
And
how
I've
that worked
stopped
out.
all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's
Excuse
back.
me, you just kicked out a sitting member of the House of Representatives because he was dissenting in public, practicing his First Amendment right. And guess what? You just fucking
And 2
contradicted
days
yourself.
ago,
We're
I
in the upside
signed an
down.
order making English the official language of the United States of America.
Guys, wonderful. English is our official language. Everything's solved now. Everything is solved now. We've got English.
I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America. Mexico's like, fine, we don't even fucking want it. You guys have made it a shithole, and there's nothing but hurricanes there. So, by the way, in America.
And likewise, I renamed for a great president, William McKinley, Mount McKinley again.
Yeah, because we can't have any indigenous names.
Beautiful
Fuck the
Alaska.
indigenous.
We love Alaska.
Fuck the indigenous people.
We've ended the tyranny of so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across
Boo!
the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military.
How can you regulate the private sector and what they allow or don't allow?
And our country will be woke no longer.
Oh, so we're supposed to be asleep. We're supposed to just be asleep and allow this to happen.
We believe that whether you are a doctor, an accountant, a lawyer, or an air traffic controller,
Who you
you
fired.
should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender. Very important.
That was just a mishmash of words.
You should be
I blame
hired
you, Clyburn. This is your
based
fault.
on merit. And the Supreme Court, in a brave and very powerful decision, has allowed us to do so. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you better not clap for that Supreme Court, motherfuckers.
We have removed the poison of critical race theory from our public schools.
It wasn't
and
being
I signed
taught
an order
in public
making
schools.
It, the
It was being taught at the
official
college
policy
level.
of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Look at these people applauding male and female genders. This is...
I also signed an executive order to ban men from playing in women's sports.
That wasn't happening, but thanks. Can you just give women's sports some actual funding now? How about that? How about a mandate that women's sports get equal airtime on television? Something that would
3 years
actually
ago,
help
Peyton
women's
McNabb
sports.
was an all-star high school athlete, one of the best, preparing for a future in college sports. But when her girls' volleyball match was invaded by a male, he smashed the ball so hard in Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury, partially paralyzing her right side and ending her
I have no
athletic
idea what
career.
this...
It was a shock.
I have no
like
idea what
she's
the
never
story
seen
is with this
before.
girl
She's
here.
never seen anything like it. Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton, from now on, schools will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all.
Does anybody
federal
know anything about
funding.
this story? This girl, her story? What happened? The Lind Chocolate Company has stopped buying chocolate from the U.S., like shipping it to us.
And if you really want to see numbers, just take a look at what happened in the
I guess no
women's
more Lind
boxing,
chocolates.
weightlifting, track and field, swimming, or cycling, where a male recently finished a long-distance race.
Yeah, I never
5
heard anything
hours
about
and
a girl
14
on a
minutes
volleyball team getting hit so
ahead
hard
of a
in the
woman
face that she has
for a new
TBI. What
record
the fuck
by
is that?
5 hours. Broke the record by 5 hours. It's demeaning for women, and it's very bad for our country. We're not going to put up with it any longer.
I don't... Who's this? What happened? This is another blonde, whiny white girl. Okay. Nana is so sad. She's crying. Nancy's crying. Nana's crying tonight.
What I have just described is only a small fraction of the common sense revolution that is now, because of
Oh, the
us,
common
sweeping
sense
the entire
revolution.
world. Common sense has become a common theme, and we will never go back. Never.
Did you ever read Common Sense by Thomas Paine? I don't think so. Okay.
Among my very
Democrats
highest
yelled at House Speaker Mike
priorities is to
Johnson told
rescue
members,
our
blah, blah, blah,
economy
blah.
and
That's
get dramatic
Al
and
Green,
immediate
Democrat from
relief
Texas,
to
was
working
booted
families.
from the chamber,
As you know, we inherited
where
from
he
the
said,
last
you have no mandate to
administration
cut Medicaid.
an economic catastrophe and an inflation nightmare.
Yeah, we're suffering that under you.
Their policies drove up energy prices, pushed up grocery costs, and drove the necessities of life out of reach for millions and millions of Americans. They've never had anything like it. We suffered the worst inflation.
Yeah,
in
there, I think
48
both
years,
of those
but
girls were
perhaps
here. I
even
think it was a
in the
volleyball and a
history
swimmer
of our country, they're
who
not
lost
sure.
to, I guess,
As
transgender
president,
people.
I'm
I don't
fighting
know.
every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again.
Make America affordable again. Look at how he stares at the Republicans to make sure that they're clapping.
Joe Biden especially let the price of eggs get out of control.
No, that's you dumb fuck.
The egg price is out of control. And we're working hard to get it back.
Are you? Because
down.
I just went to
Secretary,
Safeway,
do a good job
and it
on
was
that.
$12.99
You
for
inherited a
18 of them.
mess
That's
from
not
the
that's
previous
not cheaper.
administration. Do a good job.
People are walking out. Somebody was leaving there. Good job, protesters. Resist,
A major
resist,
focus
resist.
of our fight to defeat inflation is rapidly reducing the cost of energy. The previous administration cut the number of new oil and gas leases by 95%, slowed pipeline construction to a halt.
Yeah,
and
because we
closed
want an
more than
earth to live on.
100 power plants. We are opening up many of those
Fuck
power plants
that
right now.
shit. Biden barely fixed the bullshit you
And
did last
frankly,
time.
we have never seen anything like it. That's why on my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency.
Oh, we have a national energy emergency,
As you've
guys.
heard me say many times, we have more liquid gold under our feet than any nation on earth, and by far. And now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill.
Oh my God. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
My administration
Yeah,
is
it's
also
just more
working
lies.
on a gigantic natural gas pipeline in Alaska, among the largest in the world, where Japan, South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with investments of trillions of dollars each. There's never been anything like that one. It will be truly spectacular. It's all set to go. The permitting is gotten. And later this week,
Right here,
we'll also take
the
historic action to
estimated
dramatically expand
loss,
production
right? So
of
manufacturing
critical
sector
minerals and
would
rare
amount to
earths
1.1 million
here in the
jobs lost by
USA.
2025 and 6.5 by 2040. The closures that he's enacting by withdrawing from the climate agreement. We're going to lose over 1 million jobs and 6.5 million by 2040. That's the actual fact.
Cost of energy, but will be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars. And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency, GOGE.
We're going to get a close-up of Elon, of course. Somebody made him. He didn't get the memo that he was supposed to wear a red tie, though.
Which is headed by
He's out of
Elon
uniform.
Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
Boo. Boo, you fucking piece of shit. Genocidal fuck. Look at what Liz Warren's doing. Where is Liz Warren? Is she tweeting right now?
Thank you, Elon.
I'm going to find her Twitter feed and bring it up.
He didn't need this. He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We
He
appreciate it.
didn't need
Everybody
this.
here, even this side appreciates it, I believe. They just don't want
Is she on
to
Blue Sky?
understand.
Where is she at?
Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified. $22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens. $45
Bullshit.
million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40
Bullshit.
million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is. $8 million to promote LGBTQI+ in the African nation of Lesotho, which nobody has ever heard of. $60 million
That's
for
a real
indigenous
country.
peoples and Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America. $60 million. $8 million for making mice transgender.
No, that's not.
This is real.
No.
$32 million for a left-wing propaganda operation in Moldova. $10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique. $20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East. It's a program. $20 million for a program. $1.9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee.
Yeah, we need
Headed
that.
up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her? A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring. $1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million
Where are
for
these numbers
illegal
coming
alien
from?
hotel rooms in New York City.
Oh, hi,
Real estate
Hakeem.
developer, he's done very well.
Why are you blinking so much, Hakeem?
$250,000 to increase vegan local climate action
Vegan.
innovation in Zambia. $42 million
That's not even a
for
thing.
social and behavior change in Uganda. $14 million for improving public
Okay,
procurement
so him
in
saying
Serbia.
the inflation is
$47
partially
million
correct.
for improving
The highest
learning
year-over-year.
outcomes in Asia.
Hang on, he's just gonna.
Asia's doing very well with learning.
Asia's not a play anyway. The highest year-over-year inflation rate was on Biden's watch, around 9% in the summer of 2022,
The most ever paid. Nothing even like it.
but not bigger
Under
than the
Trump
70s and 80s.
administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad. Many
They're so
more
bad.
have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people.
The whole Stacey Abrams thing was just a racist dog whistle. That's it.
Hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud.
Elon doesn't even have a seat. He's sitting on the stairs.
And we've taken back the money and reduced our debt to fight inflation and other things. Taken back a lot of that money. We got it just in time. This is just the beginning. The Government Accountability Office, a federal government office, has estimated annual fraud of over $500
more
billion
protesters in the gallery.
our nation, and we are working very hard to
I love Stacey Abrams too.
We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old.
That's bullshit.
It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119.
That's
I don't know any
bullshit.
of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that elderly.
You're elderly.
3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129. 3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139.
Who?
3.5
This is
million people.
how many millions of people?
140
We've almost reached
to 149.
like more than the entire population. This is
And
just
money is being
total
paid to many
bullshit.
of
This is
them.
all false.
And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid and nobody does, and it really hurts.
Yeah, Pam, I hope you are going to
Social
investigate
Security, and
this.
hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 150 to 159.
These guys, these numbers are just literally made up.
130,000 people,
Literally made up.
according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old.
This
We
is
have
all
a healthier
lies.
country than I thought, Bobby.
Okay, we're going to bring our fan into it. Was that a joke? It's funny. Yes. Hilarious.
Including, to finish, 1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229. One person between the age of 200.
This is just a joke now. He's just saying nothing.
Is listed at 300.
No one is listed at 360 years old that's actively getting Social Security.
More than 100 years older than our country.
So you know that's a clerical
We're
error.
going to find out where that money's going. And it's not going to be pretty. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find, we will defeat inflation, bring down mortgage rates, lower car payments and grocery prices, protect our seniors, and put more money in the pockets of American families.
The rest of the world is watching this right now and thinking, we can't take all those immigrants. People are going to be running for the border, and not in the way I want my Taco Bell right now, but they are literally going to be leaving America.
Took a beautiful drop, big beautiful drop. It's about time. And in
Did
the
they?
near future, I want to do what has not been done in 24 years. balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it.
Oh yeah. When was the last time our federal budget was balanced, guys? Do you remember that? Let me think. Let me think of the president. Oh, his name was fucking Bill Clinton. And he did it without raping the country.
With that goal in mind, we have developed in great detail what we are calling the Gold Card, which goes on sale very, very soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world to buy a path to U.S. citizenship. It's like the green card.
Why?
Better. And more
Why
sophisticated.
is U.S. citizenship for sale?
And these people will have to pay tax in our country. They won't have to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous numbers of jobs and great success for a company out there. So while we take out the criminals, killers, traffickers, and child predators, who are
all of
allowed
those
to
people
enter our
that you just
country under
mentioned,
the
criminals,
open
killers,
borders
and child
policy,
predators,
these people,
are
the
often
Democrats,
rich.
The Biden administration, the open border, insane policies that you've allowed to destroy our country, we will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people.
Yep.
They're going to pay a lot of money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money.
Who's going to pay a lot of money? You just gave a tax break to bajillionaires. Where's my fucking tax break?
Americans have given us a mandate for bold and profound change. For nearly 100 years, the federal bureaucracy has
correct,
grown
honey,
until
correct.
it has crushed our freedoms, ballooned our deficits, and held back America's potential in every possible way. The nation founded by pioneers and risk-takers now drowns under millions and millions of pages of regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you're rejected. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration will reclaim power from this unaccountable bureaucracy, and we will restore true democracy to America again.
Exactly, Tiff. I wish I had a drink, too. I wish I had a drink, too.
And any federal bureaucrat who resists this change will be removed from office immediately. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple.
Did you guys hear what he just said?
The days of rule by
any Democrat who resists this change will be removed from office immediately. You can't remove an elected official from office. You're the problem, Clyburn. I blame you. We could have had Elizabeth Warren. Still mad.
And the next phase of our plan to deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to pass tax cuts.
No, I know,
for
Barry.
Everybody.
I know.
They're in there. They're waiting for you to vote. And I'm sure that the people on my right, I don't mean the Republican right, but my right here, I'm sure you're going to vote for those tax cuts, because otherwise I don't believe the people will ever vote you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that. But I know this group is going to be voting for the tax.
Isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient? This is what cults look like, guys. This is what the Third Reich looked like.
Tremendous success in our
This
first
is what a
term with it.
Scientology
Very big
event
part
looks
of our
like.
plan. We're seeking permanent income tax cuts all across the board. And to get urgently needed relief to Americans hit especially hard by inflation, I'm calling for no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security benefits for our great seniors.
Hit me on Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal, y'all. Drop the link. Those are tips. I'm gonna declare all of that as tips on my start by paying your taxes. Rashida.
And I also want to make interest payments on car loans tax deductible, but only if the car is made in America.
Oh. Now, many foreign car companies are made in America. My Hyundai was made in America, you fucking idiot.
And by the way, we're going to have growth in the auto industry like nobody's ever seen. Plants are opening up all over the place. Deals are being made. Never seen. That's a combination of the election win and tariffs. It's a beautiful word, isn't it?
Yep.
That, along with our other
No,
policies,
tariffs is not a beautiful word.
allow our auto industry to absolutely boom. It's going to boom.
Merely, I'll
Spoke
tell you
to
why
the
that
majors.
no tax on tips is a bad idea, because then it means the federal minimum wage can be nothing, and you just get your fucking tip money. People are already not living.
Building massive
So.
automobile plants in America, with Honda just announcing a new plant in Indiana, one of the largest anywhere in the world.
Yeah, because they don't want to pay the fucking tariffs. Oh, is the CEO of Honda here or something? Is he in the front row? Oh, the Indiana
And this
senator.
has taken
Okay.
place since our great victory on November 5th, a date which will hopefully go down as one of the most important in the history of our country.
Yeah, the end of democracy in our country.
In addition, as part of our tax cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic production and all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we will provide 100% expensing. It will be retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And it was one of the main reasons why our tax cuts were so successful in our first term, giving us the most successful economy in the history of our country. First term. We had a great first term. If you don't make your product in America, however, under the Trump administration, you
I
will
went
pay
too far.
a tariff, and in some cases, a rather large one. Other countries have used tariffs
Here,
against
if you
us
guys
for
aren't tuning
decades,
into the
and now it's our
PolitiFact,
turn
I'm going to put it in the
start
thing
using
here so you
them
guys can
against
see that.
those
But hopefully
other
you guys can
countries.
see these as they're
On
rolling in.
average, the European Union, China, Brazil, India, Mexico, and Canada, have you heard of them?
Yeah.
And countless other nations charge us tremendously higher tariffs
No.
than we charge them.
No.
It's very unfair.
No.
India charges us auto tariffs higher than 100%.
That's because
China's
their
average
pollution's
tariff
out of
on
control
our
there.
products is twice what we charge them. And South Korea's average tariff is 4 times higher. Think of that, 4 times higher. And we give so much help militarily and in so many other ways to South Korea.
Thank you,
That's
Christina.
what happens. This is happening by friend and foe. This system is not fair to the United States and never was. And so on April 2nd, I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to be accused of April Fool's Day. That's not, just one day cost us a lot of money. But we're going to do it in April. I'm a very superstitious person. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth.
Reciprocal.
Whatever they tax us, we will tax them. If they do non-monetary tariffs to keep us out of their market, then we will do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market. There's a lot of that, too. They don't even allow us in their market. We will take in trillions and trillions of dollars and create jobs like we have never seen before. I did it with China, and I did it with others, and the Biden administration couldn't do anything about it because there was so much money they couldn't do anything about it. We have been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer. Much has been said over the last 3 months about Mexico and Canada. but we have very large deficits with both of them. But even more importantly, they've allowed fentanyl to come into our country at levels never
What
seen
did that?
before,
Why do I
killing
have two Trumps up
hundreds
here?
of
What
thousands
is
of our
happening?
citizens and many very young, beautiful people destroying families. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They are, in effect, receiving subsidies of hundreds of billions of
Things
dollars.
went
We pay
crazy
subsidies
here
to
on my.
Canada and to Mexico of hundreds of billions of dollars. And the
I
United
clicked
States
off the
will
wrong
not
thing.
be
I
doing
apologize,
that
guys.
any longer. We're not going to do it any longer.
I'm not going to do it. He can't do anything.
Thanks to our America First policies we're putting into place, we have had $1.7 trillion of new investment in America in just the past few weeks. The combination of the election and our economic policies that people of SoftBank, one of the most brilliant anywhere in the world, announced a $200 billion investment. OpenAI and Oracle, Larry Ellison, announced $500 billion investment, which they wouldn't have done if Kamala had won. Apple announced $500 billion investment. Tim Cook called me. He said, I cannot spend it fast enough. It's going to be much higher than that, I believe. They'll be building their plants here instead of in China. And just yesterday, Taiwan Semiconductor, the biggest in the world, most powerful in the world, has a tremendous amount, 97% of the market, announced a $165 billion investment to build the most powerful chips on earth right here in the USA.
So this is Trump's Truth Social today.
And we're not giving them any money. Your CHIPS Act is a horrible, horrible thing. We give hundreds of billions of dollars, and it doesn't mean a thing. They take our money and they don't spend it. All that meant to them, we're giving them no money. All that was important to them was they didn't want to pay the tariffs, so they came and they're building, and many other companies are coming. We don't have to give them money. We just want to protect our businesses and our people. And they will come because they won't have to pay tariffs if they build in America. So it's very amazing. You should get rid of the CHIP Act, and whatever's left over, Mr. Speaker, you should use it to reduce debt.
Did you guys see this truth here in the corner?
Or any other reason you want to.
Do you guys see that truth there in the corner? All federal funding will stop for any college, school, or university that allows illegal protests.
A new trade policy will also be great for the American farmer. I love the farmer.
Agitators will be imprisoned permanently,
Who will now be
sent
selling
back to the country from which they came.
into our home market, the USA,
American
because
students
nobody
will be
is going
permanently
to be able
expelled.
to compete with you.
Or depending on the
Because
crime,
those
arrested. No
Goods that come in
masks.
from other countries
No
and
masks.
companies. They're really in a bad position in so many different ways.
That's
They're
this morning.
uninspected. They may be very dirty and disgusting, and they come in and they pour in, and they hurt our American farmers. The tariffs will go on agricultural product coming into America, and our farmers, starting on April 2nd, it may be a little bit of an adjustment period. We had that before when I made the deal with China, $50 billion of purchases, and I said, just bear with me, and they did.
That
They
gold
did.
card still needs to
Probably
be
have
approved by
bear with
Congress.
me again, and this will be even better. That was great. The problem with it was that Biden didn't enforce it. He didn't enforce it. $50 billion of purchases, and we were doing great, but Biden did not enforce it, and it hurt our farmers. But our farmers are going to have a field day right now. So to our farmers, have a lot of fun. I love you too. I love you too. It's all going to happen.
Who's going to work in the fields when you've kicked all the migrant farm workers out of our country?
And I have also imposed a 25% tariff on foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel, because if we don't have, as an example, steel and lots of other things, we don't have a military, and frankly, we just won't have a country very long.
So we don't want any of that
Here
China
today
steel.
is a proud American steel worker, fantastic person from Decatur, Alabama.
Hi.
Jeff Denard. has been working at the same steel plant
Come
for
over here and tell me.
27
Hang on.
years in a job that has allowed him to serve as the captain of his local volunteer fire department, raise 7 children with his beautiful wife, Nicole, and over the years provide a loving home for more than 40 foster children. So great job. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Stories like Jeff's remind us that tariffs are not just about protecting American jobs. They're about protecting the soul of our country. Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again.
Which one's
And it's
falling asleep?
happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be
The speaker.
a little disturbance.
It's probably hot in there. Look, he's getting
Okay with
flushed
that?
too.
It won't be much. No, you're not. Oh. And look where Biden took us.
Oh my
Very
God!
low,
How
the
many
lowest
times
we've ever
can
been.
someone do a
Jeff, I
count
wanna
on how
thank
many
you very
times he
much.
says
I also
Biden in
wanna
his speech?
recognize another person who has devoted herself to foster care community. She works so hard on it. A very loving person, our magnificent First Lady of the United States.
Melania's like, I do. I did that. Oh right, that thing. I do that. Yes, so important. Yeah. Exactly, cutesy. Yes, Heidi.
Melania's work has yielded incredible results, helping prepare our nation's future leaders as they enter the workforce. Our First Lady is joined by 2 impressive young women, very impressive.
Yeah,
Haley
nobody
Ferguson,
believes it
who
until it
benefited
smacks them in the
from
face,
First
literally.
Lady's Fostering the Future initiative, and is poised to complete her education and become a teacher. And Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deepfake image produced by a peer. With Elliston's help, the Senate just passed the Take It Down Act, and this is so important. Thank you very much, John. John Thune, thank you. Stand
The
up.
Take It Down Act, guys.
Thank you, John.
No deep fakes.
Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you to John Thune and the Senate. Great job. To criminalize
Yep.
the publication of such images online is terrible.
Thank you, Stacey.
terrible.
I do. I truly,
And
truly
once it
do.
passes
One of the
House,
best in
I
the
look
business, the
forward
hardest
to
working,
signing that bill
especially during this
into
stream.
law. Thank
Look at
you.
this guy. Why is he
And I'm gonna
shitting his
use that
pants
bill
right
for
now?
myself too, if you don't mind. Because nobody gets treated worse than I do online. Nobody.
Ew, his teeth are terrible. You
Great.
should get
Thank
those
you very much
cleaned.
to the Senate. Thank you.
You have free
But
health
if we
care,
truly
sir.
care about protecting Americans' children, no step
Yeah,
is
we're
more
supposed to be
crucial
investing
than
in AI,
securing America's
but also
borders.
like, you
Over
know,
the past
let's
4
not
years,
have
21
revenge
million
porn
people
AI, I
poured
guess.
into
I
the
don't know. I
United
mean, I'm for
States.
that.
Many of them were murderers, human traffickers,
Yep.
gang members, and other criminals
No,
from the streets
no,
of
no,
dangerous
no,
cities
no.
all throughout the world because of Joe Biden's insane and very
Okay.
dangerous.
Does anybody
open
have a
border
count of
policies.
how many times he's
They're
saying
now
Biden?
strongly embedded
I want to
in
know.
our country, but we are getting them out and getting them out fast.
Right. That's because the reading comprehension of these people is the 3rd grade.
And I want to thank Tom Homan and Christy. I want to thank you and Paul of Border Patrol. I want to thank
Border
you. What a
Patrol.
job they've all done. Everybody, Border Patrol, ICE.
Yeah. How much
law
money do you get?
enforcement in general
That's a
is
lot of
incredible.
cheddar.
We have to take
Usually
care
you
of
get
our law
like,
enforcement.
2 to 4 grand per month per kid. So you guys do the math.
Last year,
Yep. Get that sweet, sweet merch. It's
a
in there.
brilliant 22-year-old nursing student named Lakin Riley, the best in her class, admired by everybody, went out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia. That morning, Lakin was viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered. Lakin was stolen from us by a savage illegal alien gang member who was arrested while trespassing across Biden's open southern border.
Biden
and
again.
set loose into the United States under the heartless policies of that failed administration.
I feel like it's been 400 times. Let me
He
see.
had then been arrested and released in a Democrat-run sanctuary city, a disaster, before ending the life of this beautiful young angel. With us this evening are Lakin's beloved mother, Allison, and her sister, Lauren.
Let's see if we can get it. That's the inaugural dress. I don't want that. Yeah, I want that.
Last year, I told
You know what I don't like is when Google
parents
doesn't
that
work.
We would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain. That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens who threaten public safety. It's a very strong, powerful act.
Here's another article, guys. Let's support NPR right now. We need to support NPR as much as we can. Here's their fact checking. It's also happening. I'm just trying to find the full text of this speech right now.
It's called the Laken-Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never, ever forget our beautiful Laken Hope Riley.
This is all false about Doge. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. Since taking office,
Yes, y'all, become
my
a citizen.
administration has launched
Membership
the most
started at
sweeping
$1.99.
border
Help
and
me out.
immigration crackdown
Help me help you.
in American history, and we quickly achieved the lowest numbers of illegal border crossers ever
Maybe,
recorded. Thank
but she's there. Nope, it's not. Oh, my God. Eggs, inflation, climate change. Are they
The
updating
media
this?
And our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
Wow. He's got jokes tonight, guys. He's got jokes. Hi. It's a shit show. Can I have a sody pop and some,
Joe Biden
yeah.
didn't just open
Other
our
sauces.
borders, he flew illegal aliens over
Just,
them.
I just need him.
to
Guys, I've got the
overwhelm our
American
schools,
food of
hospitals,
choice.
and communities throughout
Taco
the
Bell.
country. Entire towns
With the Pepsi.
like Aurora, Colorado, and
Made with real
Springfield,
sugar.
Ohio,
This is
buckled
not sponsored, but
under the
Pepsi, hit me
weight
up.
of the migrant occupation and
Just say,
corruption
whatever.
like nobody's ever seen before.
I want all of it.
Beautiful
Just,
towns
you know, just
destroyed.
grab a boop and just bring
Now,
it.
just as
If
I
you can, I love
promised
you.
in
Thank
my
you.
inaugural address, we are achieving the great liberation of America.
America was already liberated from the British in 1776 with the Declaration. What are you talking
But there
about?
still is much work to be done. Here tonight is a woman I have gotten to know.
I got to know her.
Alexis Nungary from Houston.
Look how
Wonderful
beautiful
woman.
she
Last
is.
June, Alexis's 12-year-old daughter, her precious Jocelyn, walked to a nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge.
This is
and
disgusting.
horrifically murdered. Arrested and charged with this heinous crime are 2 illegal alien monsters from Venezuela, released into America by the last administration through their ridiculous open border. The death of this beautiful 12-year-old girl and the agony of her mother and family touched our entire nation greatly. Alexis, I promised
Huh?
that we would always remember your
Maybe a paper one would be good if we have them.
Earlier tonight,
And some paper
I
towel.
signed an order keeping my word to you. One thing I have learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much. She loved nature. Across Galveston Bay, from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you'll find a
No.
magnificent
Is that why it
national
tastes so
wildlife
weird, Ganja Girl?
refuge.
It does taste weird.
A pristine,
It's not-
peaceful,
yeah, I don't
34,000
know.
acre sanctuary for all of God's creatures on the edge of the Gulf of America. Alexis, moments ago, I formally renamed that refuge in loving memory of your beautiful daughter, Jocelyn. So, Mr. Vice President, if you would, may I have the order?
I feel so sorry for this woman having lost her daughter and also for being used as a prop by this disgusting disgrace of anyone. Look at that serial killer fucking signature. But I'm glad that her daughter will be remembered. I'm sorry she, fucking died such a horrific death. That is awful. It's disgusting. I'm going to move the microphone away from my face.
Thank you very much. All three savages
Because I'm going to
charged
crunch
with
the fuck out of this taco.
Jocelyn and Lakin's murders were members of the Venezuelan prison gang. The
Yeah, what
toughest
about
gang,
those
they
guys?
say, in the world,
Yay!
known as Tren de Aragua. 2 weeks ago, I
What?
officially designated this gang, along with MS-13 and the bloodthirsty Mexican drug cartels, as foreign terrorist organizations. They are now officially in the same category as ISIS, and that's not good for them. Countless thousands of these terrorists were welcomed into the U.S. by the Biden administration. But now every last one will be rounded up and forcibly removed
probably.
from our country, or, if they're too dangerous, put in jails, standing trial in this country, because we don't want them to come back ever. With us this evening is a warrior on the front lines of that battle, Border Patrol Agent Roberto Ortiz. Great guy.
Roberto! Look at, what was that? Roberto Ortiz, he wants some salsa with his DACA.
In January, Roberto and another agent were patrolling by the Rio Grande, near an area known as Cartel Island. Doesn't sound too nice.
There's no such place called Cartel
When
Island.
heavily armed gunmen started shooting at them. Roberto saw that his partner was totally exposed, at great danger, and he leapt into action, returning fire and providing crucial seconds for his fellow agent to seek safety, just barely. I have some of the prints of that event, and it was not good. Agent Ortiz, we salute you for your great courage and for your line of fire that you
Probably,
took, and
Conjure
for
Girl.
the bravery that you showed. We honor you, and we will always honor you. Thank you, Roberto, very much. Thank you, Roberto. And I actually got to know him on my many calls to the border. He's a great gentleman.
Thank you, honey.
The territory to the immediate south of our border is now dominated entirely by criminal cartels that
That's
murder,
bullshit.
rape,
Yeah.
torture, and exercise total control. They have total control over a whole nation, posing a grave threat to our national security. The cartels are waging war in America, and it's time for America to wage war on the cartels.
Every president has used somebody to bring up to honor dead people. It's a usual thing. What am I missing, Abraham? What's the problem?
5 nights ago,
What's the problem?
Mexican authorities,
No, my mic's not off.
because of our
Can you guys
tariff
hear me now?
policies being imposed on them, think of this, handed over to us
How about now?
29 of the biggest cartel leaders in their country. That has never happened before. They want to make us happy. First time ever. But we need Mexico and Canada to do much.
Can you guys
more
hear
than
me?
they've done, and they have to stop the fentanyl and drugs pouring into
How about now?
the USA. They're going to stop it. I have sent Congress a detailed.
I hope
funding
that's
request laying
sarcastic.
out exactly how we will eliminate these threats to protect our homeland and complete the largest deportation operation in American history.
Okay.
Larger even
Yeah.
than
I moved it. I'm eating.
President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a moderate man, but someone who believed very strongly in borders. Americans expect Congress to send me this funding without delay so I can sign it into law. So, Mr. Speaker, John Thune, both of you, I hope you're going to be able to do that, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. Mr. Leader, thank you. Thank you very much. And let's get it to me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even believe it.
You won't even believe it. I sound like a vintage Verizon commercial? Okay, good.
And as we reclaim our sovereignty, we must also bring back law and order to our cities and towns.
Here we go, guys. Militarization of our cities. Are we sending out the National
In
Guard
recent
right now?
years, our justice system has been turned upside down by radical left lunatics. Many
just pointed
jurisdictions
every
virtually
Democrat?
ceased enforcing the law against dangerous repeat offenders while weaponizing law enforcement against political opponents like me. My administration has acted swiftly and decisively to restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law, starting at the FBI and the DOJ. Pam, good luck.
Okay, Abraham.
Cash,
Thank
wherever
you.
you may be, good luck. Good luck. Pam Bond. Good luck. So important. Going to do a great job. Cash, thank you.
Cash Patel. Gonna weaponize every, militarize everything. We're gonna be under martial law soon, guys.
They've already started very strong. They're going to do a fantastic job. You're going to be very proud of them. We're also once again giving our police officers the support, protection, and respect they so dearly deserve. They have to get it. They have such a hard, dangerous job, but we're going to make it less dangerous. The problem is the bad guys don't respect the law, but they're starting to respect it, and they soon will respect it. This also includes our great fire departments throughout the country. Our firemen and women are unbelievable people, and we'll never forget them. And besides that, they voted for me in record numbers, so I have no choice. 1 year ago this month, 31-year-old New York police officer Jonathan Diller, unbelievably wonderful person and a great officer, was gunned down at a traffic stop on Long Island. I went to his funeral. The vicious criminal charged with his murder had 21 prior arrests, and they were rough arrests, too. He was a real bad one. The thug in the seat next to him had 14 prior arrests and went by the name of Killer. He was Killer. He killed other people, they say, a lot of them. I attended Officer Diller's service, and when I met his wife and one-year-old son, Ryan, it was very inspirational, actually. His widow's name is Stephanie, and she is here tonight. Stephanie, thank you very much, Stephanie. Thank you very much.
What do you talk about, guys? You have to remember to get the beans off your teeth. Yeah. So we're going to have martial
We're going
law.
to make sure that
And the
Ryan knows
J6ers
his
are
dad
all
was a
out of
true
jail.
hero, New York's finest. and we're going to get these cold-blooded killers and repeat offenders off our streets, and we're going to do it fast. Got to stop it. They get out with 28 arrests. They push people into subway trains. They hit people over the head, back of the head with baseball bats. We got to get them out of here. I've already signed an executive order requiring a mandatory death penalty for anyone who murders a police officer. And
A mandatory death
Congress
penalty.
to pass that
Every
policy
state doesn't
into
have the
permanent
death
law.
penalty. How can that be mandatory? How can that be? How can that be? That's insane. I thought the states were supposed to have more rights.
I'm also asking for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders while enhancing protections for America's police officers so they can do their jobs without fear of their lives being totally destroyed. They don't want to be killed. We're not going to let them be killed.
This is bullshit, man.
Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
He's adorable. Why are we using him as a prop? Why are we using this little boy as a prop? What happened to him?
But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors
That's awful.
gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
Jesus, this kid has been through the ringer, and now he's a prop. He's a fucking prop. It's disgusting.
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer, actually a number of times. The police,
Oh,
love him,
no.
the police departments.
Oh
love
no,
him.
Tesla's
And tonight,
going way
DJ,
down.
we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
He's 13. Is he going to be dying soon? I mean, like, how can we just do that? This is not a parade where you go get a fake badge. So now he's an agent, so that kid could come arrest me? What is happening? I feel so bad for this kid. He's got brain cancer. This is awful. This is awful. Yeah. I feel so awful for this kid. Now he wants to go talk to the president. He's like, well, I'm a
Thank you,
Secret Service
DJ.
agent.
DJ's doctors believe his cancer likely came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was younger. Since 1975, rates of child cancer have increased by more than 40%. Reversing this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission to make America healthy again, chaired by our new Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy, Jr.
Boo. Right, I don't know what that means for that 13-year-old kid. Did he get a real badge? What is happening?
With the name
Ketamine
Kennedy, you would have
comrade
thought everybody
cockroach.
over here would have been cheering. How quickly they forget. Our goal is to get toxins out of our environment, poisons out of our food supply, and keep our children healthy and strong. As an example, not long ago, and you can't even believe these numbers.
I'm just scrolling through Blue Sky for you guys.
1,000 children had autism, 1 in 10,000.
Yeah.
And now it's 1 in 36. There's something wrong. 1 in 36. Think of that. So we're going to find out what it is, and there's nobody better than Bobby and all of the people that are working with you. You have the best to figure out what is going on. Okay, Bobby? Good luck. It's a very important job. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. My administration is also working to protect our children from toxic ideologies in our schools.
Yeah.
A few years ago, January, Little John,
Toxic ideology.
their daughter's school had secretly, socially transitioned their 13-year-old little girl. Teachers and administrators conspired to deceive January and her husband while encouraging her daughter to use a new name and pronouns.
The teachers did that.
Pronoun, actually, all without telling January, who is here tonight and is now a courageous advocate against this form of child abuse. January, thank you. Thank you.
What school, guys, what school would have the power to do that? What school would have the power to do that? Oh, yeah, child labor laws will be gone. That'll be one of the next things.
Thank you. Stories like this are why, shortly after taking office, I signed an executive order banning public schools from indoctrinating our children with transgender ideology.
There is no indoctrination of children
To cut off all
about that.
taxpayer funding to any institution that engages in the sexual mutilation of our youth. And now I want Congress to pass a bill permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever ending the lie that any child is trapped in the wrong body. This is a big lie.
This is just nuts.
And our message to every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way God made you.
Does that include being gay or transgender? What about, yeah, Mandy, what about intersex babies? We're just going to go back to the 60s and they'll probably be just unalived and the mom will wake up from birth and find out they don't have a baby anymore.
Our military, and it's already out and it's out of our society. We don't want it. Wokeness is trouble. Wokeness is bad. It's gone. It's gone. And we feel so much.
Is he doing like a
better for it,
mantra?
don't we?
You
Don't we
can't
feel
tell
better?
people to not be woke. Maybe understand the definition of that word.
Our service members won't be activists and ideologues. They will be fighters and warriors. They will fight for our country. And Pete, congratulations. Secretary of Defense.
Fuck you, alcoholic McGee. God, he wants a drink so bad. Look at him. Oh, what is that weird salute? You were in the National Guard.
And he's not big into the woke movement, I can tell you. I know him well. I am pleased to report that in January, the U.S. Army had its single best recruiting month in 15 years, and that all armed services are having among the best recruiting results ever in the history of our services.
Are we? I don't
What a
think
difference.
so. Can someone... PolitiFact, where's your fact check on that?
And you know, it was just a few months ago where the results were exactly the opposite.
No hair.
We
Well, I
couldn't
don't
recruit
dye my hair. There's a lot of
anywhere. We
grays
couldn't
coming in.
recruit.
I know. His wife
Now
should
we're
just
having
have white hair then, huh?
Best results just about that we've ever had. What a tremendous turnaround. It's really a beautiful thing to see.
Yes, he
People
is.
love our country again. It's very simple. They love our country, and they love being in our military
Yes,
again.
evil blue eye.
So it's a
Mhm.
great thing, and thank you very much. Great job. Thank you. We're joined tonight by a young man, Jason Hartley, who knows the weight of that call of duty. Jason's father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all wore the uniform. Jason
as did mine.
tragically lost his dad, who was also a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when he was just a boy, and now he wants to carry on the family legacy of service. Jason is a senior in high school, a 6-letter varsity athlete, a really good athlete, they say.
A 6-letter varsity athlete?
4.46.
So he lettered in 6 sports?
And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
Did we just, guys, and you win a prize, admission and full scholarship to West Point. There's no way this kid lettered in 6 sports. I'm sorry, that's a hulk of a kid right there. Does he have chew in his mouth right now at the goddamn Congress? Get that chaw out of your mouth right now here, kid. He does. He has a piece of chew in his mouth.
And Jason, that's a very big deal getting in. That's a hard one to get into. But
they're not going to let you do that chew, that nasty, nasty chew you got in your mouth.
Your application has been accepted. You will soon be joining the Corps of Cadets.
This is just... He's got chew in his mouth, y'all. A big old piece of chaw. That's disgusting. Oh, the Secret Service kid is going to give him a high five. Awesome. You can't be a 6-letter athlete. Guys, I lettered in 3 sports. Tennis, softball, and basketball. Okay?
Thank you.
How do you letter in 6 sports? You just do 2 sports every year?
Chief, my focus is on building the most powerful military of the future. As a first step, I'm asking Congress to fund a state-of-the-art Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland, all made in the USA.
Look at the military guys. They're not supposed to clap for anything. You get to go. Everyone, look under your seat right now. And guess what? You get a drill, and you get a drill.
Wanted to do it long ago, but the technology just wasn't there, not even close. But now we have the technology.
Right?
It's incredible. Actually.
Are there 6 men's sports in school?
They have it. Israel has
Like,
it.
there's wrestling, basketball, football, baseball,
too, right?
soccer.
Tim, right? They should have it too. So I want to thank you.
Did he
But
also
it's a
play
very,
volleyball?
Very important. This is a
What?
very dangerous world. We should have
track,
it. We want to be protected, and we're going to protect our citizens like never before. To boost our defense industrial base, we are also going to
Thank you for
resurrect
becoming
the
a member.
American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and military shipbuilding.
Right? How is America getting fixed? So we're dumping money
And for
into the
that
military.
purpose, I am announcing tonight that we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the White House and offer special tax incentives to bring this industry home to America where it belongs. We used to make so many ships.
There's a new
make them
office of
anymore very much,
shipbuilding, guys.
but we're
We have
gonna make
another
them
new
very
office that
fast,
hasn't
very
been approved
soon.
by Congress.
It will have a huge impact.
Right,
To
lacrosse.
further enhance our national security, my administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal, and we've already started doing it. Just today, a large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal.
Panama does not want that.
Things having to do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others.
Probably.
But others could use it. But it was built at tremendous cost of American blood and treasure. 38,000 workers died building the Panama Canal. They died of malaria. They died of snake bites and mosquitoes. Not a nice...
Yeah, it was a long time
They
ago.
paid them very highly to go there, knowing there was a 25% chance that they would die. The most expensive project also that was ever built in our
We're going to do a lot of
country's
shipbuilding.
history if you bring it up to modern day costs. It was given away by the Carter administration for $1, but that agreement has been violated very severely.
Yeah.
We didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
Yeah, it's Panama's. That's why it's called the Panama Canal. It's the Panama Canal. Yeah, I feel we need a new Green Day album.
We
Please.
have Marco Rubio in charge. Good luck,
Oh,
Marco.
little Marco. Well, hi, Marco.
We know who to blame, if anything.
We're sending you to Panama, Marco.
Marco's been amazing, and he's going to do a great job. Think of it. He got 100 votes. You know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain. So let's assume
He
he got 100
just
votes.
shat
And I'm either
all
very,
over
very happy
Marco.
about that, or I'm very concerned about it. But
He just
he's
shat.
already
Look at
proven- I mean,
Marco.
he's a great
Look
gentleman.
at
He's
Marco
respected by
taking that
everybody, and
bucket
we
of shit.
appreciate you voting for Marco. He's going to do a fantastic job. Thank you.
Look at.
He's doing a great job. Great job. And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security.
They do
and even
not want to be
international
here
security,
or be
and
part
we're
of us.
Working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security.
You want it
And
so
I
you
think
can
we're gonna
rape that
get it.
land.
One way or the other, we're going to get it. We will keep you safe.
Denmark.
We will make
Take
you
a
rich,
stand.
and together we will take Greenland to heights like you have never thought possible before. It's a very small population.
Look at even the Speaker of the House
very,
is like, I
very
can't believe it. Yeah,
large piece of land and very, very important for.
yeah. There's less than 100,000 people, or maybe I forget what the population of Greenland is. But he wants to take it by force.
Terrorism.
He wants to build a massive military base there.
American service members and
Oh no, he
countless
is.
others.
He is going after it.
Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Not that they were withdrawing, it was the way they withdrew. Perhaps the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. Tonight I am pleased to announce that we have just apprehended the top terrorist responsible for that atrocity, and he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice.
The swift sword of American justice. No, yeah, Vance looked totally confused about Greenland and about what the fuck else is going on. Probably, I mean, I guess they have to buy
And
that
I
gold
want to
card.
thank
No.
especially the government of Pakistan for
Denmark
helping
isn't gonna allow
arrest this
that.
monster. This was a very momentous day for those 13 families who I actually got to know very well, most of them, whose children were murdered, and the many people that were so badly, over 42 people, so badly injured on that fateful day in Afghanistan. What a horrible day. Such incompetence was shown that when Putin saw what happened, I guess he said, wow.
I'm glad
maybe
you're here
this is
too,
my chance. That's
Dark
how
Roasted
bad it
Siren.
was.
I love. Thank
Should
you for
have
being
never
here.
happened. Grossly incompetent people. I spoke to many of the
Yep.
parents and loved ones, and they're all in our hearts tonight. Just spoke to them on the phone. We had a big call. Every one of them called, and everybody was on the line, and they did nothing but cry with happiness. They were very happy, as happy as you can be under those circumstances. Their child, brother, sister, son, daughter was killed for no reason whatsoever. In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from Gaza. In my first term, we achieved one of the most groundbreaking peace agreements in generations, the Abraham Accords.
I'm still live. I mean, you can come say hi if you want. We're watching Trump. There's my kid. I'm trying to make it through watching Trump here. Okay, so 55,000 people. Almost 50, you know.
And now we're going to build on that foundation to create a more peaceful
most
and
of those
prosperous
people are
future
indigenous.
for the entire
So
region.
where will they
a lot
go?
of things are happening in the Middle East.
This
People
is
have been
fucking
talking
bullshit.
about that so much lately with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia. But a lot of things are happening in the Middle East. It's a rough neighborhood, actually.
I
I'm also working
I don't know what's
tirelessly
going to happen to
end
them,
the
Mandy.
savage conflict
It's going to be
in
really
Ukraine.
bad. That's all I know.
Millions
It's going to
of
be really bad.
Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly killed or wounded in this horrific and brutal conflict with no end in sight.
Yeah, we don't get to keep
The United
insurrectionists in
States
jail.
has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense with no security, with no anything.
So as of March 4th, as of today, Doge website showed that 105 billion in savings, but it's a wall of receipts where it claims to be tracking
wanna keep
savings
it going
generated
for
from
another
Doge's
5
cuts,
years?
showed less than 20
you would say
billion.
Pocahontas says
And it's
yes.
also been riddled with errors. Oh shit, what did he just say?
$2,000
Wait, what did he say?
with no anything. Do you want to keep it going for another 5 years? Yeah, you would say Pocahontas says yes.
Wow. He literally brought out the Pocahontas line for Elizabeth Warren.
2,000 people are being killed every single week. More than that. They're Russian young people. They're Ukrainian young people. They're not Americans, but I want it to stop. Meanwhile, Europe has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine, by far. Think of that.
Bullshit.
They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have
Bullshit.
defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion, like taking candy from a baby. That's what happened. And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is.
Yeah,
And we
because
have
we're supposed to be the
an
richest
ocean
country in the world, you
separating us,
dumb fuck.
And they don't. But we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening.
Yeah.
Biden has authorized more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars.
There we go with
It's hard
Biden
to
again.
believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said, at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us. But that didn't happen. Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine.
Oh,
The
okay.
letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Stacy, don't die. What are the strong signals that Putin has sent you? What special message has Putin sent you to say, I'm ready for peace? He wants to keep Crimea? It's not his.
It's time to stop this madness.
Right.
It's time to halt the killing. It's time to end this senseless war. If you want to end wars, you have to talk to both sides. Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher named Mark Fogel was detained in Russia and sentenced to 14 years in a penal colony. Rough stuff. The previous administration barely lifted a finger to help him. They
That's
knew he was
bullshit.
innocent, but they had no idea where to begin. But last summer, I promised his 95-year-old mother, Malphine, that we would bring her boy safely back home. After 22 days in office, I did just that, and they are here tonight.
So what did Trump give Putin to get this man out. Now, I'm glad he's out. I'm happy that his 95-year-old mother got to see him before she died. But what did Trump give up to Putin for that to happen? What did we sacrifice to Putin? Because we gave something away. Exactly, Ganja girl. He wants Zelensky to throw in the towel.
To Mark and his great mom, we are delighted to have you safe and sound and with us.
You're gonna be dead, Joe. Don't do that.
Was born in a small rural town in Butler.
Wow, that's a lot. Thank you.
Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it? Where his mother has lived for
Guys, this is I'm having food therapy here. We're gonna have a little food therapy. Thank you, bud.
last July 13th for a rally.
Yes, a pile of chocolate ice cream. Thank you.
That was not pleasant. And that is where I met his beautiful mom right before I walked onto that stage. And I told her I would not forget what she said about her son. And I never did I? Never
mind.
forgot.
I usually use a
Less than
small
10
spoon, but
minutes
that's fine.
later, at that same rally,
Is it still going?
gunfire rang out, and a sick and deranged assassin unloaded 8 bullets from his sniper's perch into a crowd of many thousands of people. My life was saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so lucky.
Where's the scar on your ear, by the way?
Corey Comparator
does
was a
anyone see a
firefighter,
scar on this
veteran, a
man's ear
Christian, a husband,
from
a
getting
devoted father,
It shot.
and above all,
I
a
don't
protector.
see one. I don't
When
see
the
one.
sound of gunshots pierced
Remember
the air, it was
when
a
Mike
horrible
Tyson
sound.
bit a man's ear
Corey
off?
knew instantly
There's a scar
what it
there.
was and what to do. He threw himself on top of his wife and daughters and shielded them from the bullets with his own body. Corey was hit really hard. You know the story from there. He sacrificed his life to save theirs. 2 others, very fine people, were also seriously hit. But thankfully, with the help of 2 great country doctors, we thought they were gone and they were saved. So those doctors had great talent. Were joined
But
by
other
Corey's
people
wife,
were.
Helen,
Other people actually
who
were.
was his
And
high
that's
school
disgusting.
sweetheart, and their 2 beloved daughters, Allison and Kaylee. Thank you.
I'm just going to eat ice cream. No, none of his ears missing. It's fucking bullshit. False flag bullshit. You're going to send me a pic, Joe? They sewed it back on.
To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his 3 beautiful ladies.
Oh, do
right
not
now,
talk about people in heaven.
And he is cheering
Do not
you
do
on.
that.
He loves you.
Look how
He
uncomfortable
is
his
cheering you
daughters
on.
are.
Corey was taken from us much too soon, but his destiny was to
the
leave
middle
us
daughter. I
all
don't think
with
she voted for
a
Trump.
shining example of the selfless devotion of a true American patriot. It was love like Corey's that built our country, and it's love like Corey's that is going to make our
A
country
true American
more
patriot.
majestic
Because he was
than
at your
ever
rally?
before. I believe
not to
that
speak
my
ill of the
life
dead, but
was
give me a
saved
break.
that day in Butler for a very good reason. I was saved by God to make America
my
great again.
God.
I believe that. Thank you.
Are you fucking kidding me? Saved by God, guys. If there is a God,
Thank you very much.
if
From
the
the
Christian
Patriots
God
of
exists,
Lexington and Concord,
can they
to
please
the
strike
heroes
him
of
down
Gettysburg
right
and
now
Normandy, from
for
the
taking his
warriors
name
who
or her
crossed the
name in vain?
Delaware, to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and
This,
from the
I have to
legends
just say,
who
this has to be proof there
soared at
is no
Kitty Hawk.
motherfucking God.
to the astronauts who
I
touched
just
the
became a
moon.
full atheist.
Americans have always been the people who defied all odds, transcended all dangers, made the most extraordinary sacrifices, and did whatever it took to defend our children, our country, and our freedom. And as
What?
we have seen in this chamber tonight, that same strength, faith, love, and spirit is still alive and thriving in the hearts of the American people. Despite the best efforts of those who would try to censor us, silence us, break us, destroy us, Americans are
Yeah, he's
today a
got to
proud,
remind
free,
the Christians
sovereign,
that he's
and
anointed by
independent
God.
nation that will always be free, and we will fight for it till death. We will never let anything happen to
Yeah,
our
me too.
beloved country, because we are a country of doers, dreamers, fighters, and survivors. Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean, strode into the unknown wilderness, and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier. They chased our destiny across a boundless continent. They built the railroads, laid the highways, and graced the world with American marvels like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the
What are we
communists,
talking about right now?
fascists and Marxists all over the world.
Well, then it should
And
take
gave
you
us
out.
countless modern wonders sculptured out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age. These workers who poured their sweat into the
And here comes the
skylines of
child
our
labor,
cities.
guys.
These warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. Now it is our time to take up the righteous cause of American liberty.
Okay.
It is our turn to take
Are we at
America's
war?
destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country. This will be our greatest era. With God's help, over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher, and we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization ever to exist on the face of this
Dominant,
earth.
guys. Dominant.
We're going
Keyword.
to create the highest quality of life, build the safest and wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities anywhere in the world. We are going to conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we're going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond.
We're gonna go to Mars, guys. You just said it. You feel a Biden coming soon? He's got to say it one more time before the close, right?
And through it all, we are going to rediscover the unstoppable power of the American spirit. And we are going to renew unlimited promise of the American dream. Every single day,
The
we will
unlimited
stand up
promise.
and we will fight, fight, fight for the country our citizens believe in and for the country our people deserve.
We're gonna fight. Go fight, win. Stacey, just take another drink, girl. Why are we chanting fight? Why are we chanting fight?
My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future, because the golden age of America has only just begun.
The golden age of
It will
America.
be like nothing that has ever been seen before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
May God bless whatever the fuck is left of our country. Yeah. Guys gonna stand here, soak up the applause, and scowl at the Democrats who don't smile at him. And the applause are done. Everyone's like, I'm done fucking clapping. Yeah. Look how quiet it is now.
Thank you very
Even
much.
the Republicans can't maintain
Right on.
all their stuff.
Thank
They literally can't maintain the clapping and the, you know, blah, 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 blah. And now he's just going to go over here. I don't think that Marine likes him very much. Look at the veins bulging in his neck. He is pissed. Look at Trump. You're tall. I'm short. People love America. Listen, this man's a Supreme Court judge. He's not supposed to have an opinion.
That's your favorite. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Howard, thank you again. Thank you again.
Kagan.
Won't forget. So good.
Wow. Kagan, you better go wash your hand, girl. I can't believe you shook his hand, but she has to appear to be, you know, everyone's running. Everyone's literally running out. They are literally, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, blah, 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 blah. All the specials. Look, he's walking right past Boebert. Oh, hi. Hi, boobies. Hi. We're going to have a secret talk now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's this extremely frightened man who can't pay for the thinner lenses, so his eyes are like this. Everyone, watch out. I'm moving the president. Okay, so what did we learn here tonight, kids? What did we learn? Everything is going to get worse. Everything is going to be so much worse. Like, did Lauren Boebert leave Kid Rock at home? Good job. America's back. He waited to say that. They stood for another country, not ours. Look at, he's doing a selfie. Trump won't even stand for the selfie. Look at that guy. What a fucking cuck. Hey, I've got caps too. Look at me. Hi. How you doing? I don't know who you are, but how you doing? Thank you. Thank you. He's always poking people. Thank you. I love you. She said, I love you. Best speech ever. I love you. 100%, you crush it. Best speech ever. Look at this lady. Comb your hair. That was awesome. Oh, Madge got a kiss. Madge got a kiss. Good job. I'm like right at your boob level there. It's perfect for me. I might just fall over. Good luck. Oh, kisses. Kisses. More kisses. More kisses. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's like meeting a rock star. Oh, I'm just so happy. You really triggered those snowflakes. Tremendous, Mr. President. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Home run, Mr. President. It's a home run. Thank you, everybody. Organize, organize, resist, resist, resist. Correct, Evil Blue Eye. Correct. You did amazing, per usual. Per usual. Lauren ran up to the front so she could say it again. What a fucking suck up. What a fucking suck up Lauren Boebert is. That was a great speech. I didn't even fall asleep this time. Yeah, he was fucking disgusting. I need to talk to you about some buildings. Like literally trying to do a deal on the floor of the Senate. What during the address? I need to talk to you about some buildings. That was caught on a hot mic, you fucking moron. Whoever that, fucking Grecian formula gangster was. Holy shit. Look at this. This is, guys, oh my God. 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 Fucking hell. That guy who's been to Turkey for a hair transplant. I have to get a new undershirt. This one is a little see-through. I'm just noticing that now. Oh my God, you guys. How many threats? Emily wants to know. How many threats did he make about taking other countries? Well, he wants Greenland. We know that. Absolutely. He wants to go get Greenland. And what was the other one? Oh, Panama. But he just wants the canal part of Panama. He doesn't want the rest of Panama. That is Panama's canal. The citizenry of Panama is like, no, thank you. We've got the canal under control. We've been doing it now for 48 years. We good. Since Jimmy Carter gave it back to us, it's been 48 years of just fine. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm sure it was. That did not happen. There's no school. You like this flannel, Ganja girl? Costco. So Zelensky said, let me put this over here so we can. Did you guys like all the different little panels and things I had up on the Sharesy screen? Did that look nice? Did that look pretty? Yes, I went back to the in the ears tonight because I felt like it needed to be done. Yeah, I feel you, honey. When yeah. Honey, gas hasn't been 99 cents since 1993. I wish. Oh my God. Right. And guys, just so you know, Costco was like to Trump's fucking you can't have DEI initiatives. Costco has taken a stand saying they're going to keep those in place for future hirings and everything else. So if you want to shop at Costco, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend supporting your local Costco. Okay. No, it was 1993. It was still 99 cents. Because I trust me, I'll tell you my high school math later. Oh, for fuck's sake, everybody. Yeah, and I'm gonna pull this up here. Let me fix the size here. There we go. Let me share these. My share screen is gonna look weird for a second, guys, because I'm gonna do this on the fly. Okay, so there's Truth Social. Perfect. This is fine. This is good. We'll just move the Cheeto in Chief up here. So, guys, let's remember Donald Trump. This is from today. This is from this morning at 4:30 in the morning, my time, Pacific time. Okay, 7:30 in the morning. All federal funding will stop for any college, school, or university that allows illegal protests. There is no such thing as an illegal protest. There is no such thing as an illegal protest per the Constitution of the United States of America. agitators will be imprisoned or permanently sent back to the country from which they came, implying that people protesting are only foreign nationals and it is not American citizens protesting on the grounds of the school that they're paying out the fucking ass to attend. American students will be permanently expelled from the school that they paid tuition to. Or depending on the crime, arrested, no masks. Because we want to know who you are. We want to see your face. No Guy Fawkes masks, no SpongeBob masks, no Cheeto and Chief masks, no masks. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Please return to your usual citizen activities. What the fuck? You can't just tell people they can't go protest. You can't tell people that. It's against the Constitution. It's against the Constitution. Okay, guys, I didn't make it down. I've got like my little top bun makes it look like I've got a side pony going on, but I'm just trying to, I got heated, so I had to cool myself off. But like, guys, you cannot tell people they can't go protest. That's our First Amendment, is the right to protest. What Representative Al Green did tonight was a protest. Listen, we wanted them to do the 25th Amendment last time, Dina. Remember how well that went? Because McConnell and the other little fucking cucks couldn't pull the trigger. This is very true. They just make sure, listen, hey, the Second Amendment's still valid, guys. Go get your guns. Because guess what? They're going to let us have those. They're going to let us have those. Yeah. Permanently expelled is a double, like, that's like saying a chai tea latte. You just ask for a TTT. It's just a chai. Oh, it's real stupid. Wow. What does that mean? Like adult education or like special ed or what? What can you expand on that, honey? Yeah, this is, let me let's go here. Let's go to 5051 and we'll also pull up Indivisible. Okay. These are the two organizations that you can check your local zip code to see where your protest is going to be. Okay. So like here, if I go to find a protest, okay, and I go to my state, you scroll to your state, I'm going to scroll to Oregon. Okay. Boom. Why is there nothing? That didn't work because I know there's stuff scheduled. There was a protest today. We'll go to Indivisible. Let's check. Take action. Nope. Join the movement. Find a local event. Here we go. So in Portland on Saturday, the criminalization of animal rescue. Okay, that's a talk by somebody. Join a telephone town hall with Congressman Andrea Salinas. That's for me. That's our congressperson. It's virtual, being hosted from Salem. There's a Women's Day protest on March 8th in Corvallis. You know. And these are other organizations. That's Carmel, Indiana. So there's going to be March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. There's going to be a protest in front of the PDX, the Portland, Tesla dealership. March 10th. That's the town hall I just read. Okay. What's happening at this? So on Saturday, 12 to 3, in front of that courthouse. So guys, go to these websites, find out what's happening in your local area. Okay. Oh, you're going to Jasmine Crockett's town hall? Okay, awesome. Awesome. Let me see. I love her. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Anyway, if you don't love Jasmine Crockett, you should. She's a representative from Texas. She does a great job. She doesn't take no shit. Yeah. What we need to do, yeah, get your pussy hats out. Exactly. Get your pussy hats out. Yeah, on Women's Day, probably, yeah. That would make sense. That would make sense. Please do. Guys, I've got Cash App. I've got Venmo. I've got PayPal. Apparently, that's not taxed now. It's a tip. Send me a tip. On the things. I would appreciate it. You didn't want to hear this, Cheeto? Thank you. I tried my best. I did eat a little bit. I was a little bit hungry. When I get angry, guys, do you guys get, I mean, it's not like I'm angry because I'm hungry. Sometimes I get hungry because I'm angry. That's a different type of hangry. Oh, fuck, man. If she ran in 2028, she's got my vote already. I will campaign right now. Okay. You go to either Nashville or Atlanta, but you're going to go to Tesla and probably going to fuck it and go spend a few days in Nashville with your daughter. That sounds like a great plan. One day I'm going to get out to Nashville. I want to go see Nashville. It's from what I've seen of pictures and, you know, like people doing things in films and stuff, is gorgeous. And I would love to go. Yeah, don't forget to tip your host, y'all. Don't forget to tip your host. Guys, let me pull up the store. I'm just going to pimp stuff out. I made some new products. You tell me if you like them. I can take them down. It doesn't matter. It's just a thing, you know. But these are the new products in the store here. We've got it's a new kind of logo here. It's an ohnomerica. It's the Statue of Liberty in chains. Okay. We've got that on t-shirts and on hoodies, and there's a hat, and there's also this rad sauce sticker with the flames. I was feeling very rebellious, just like our new theme song here. So I am actually getting one of these hoodies and this hat sent very soon, so that I can wear those when I'm out at the protests. So I could, oh my goodness. So I can be more visible to the supporters of the Cheeto. But I'm going to be making some more resists, you know, merch. Because we need it, guys. We need it. We need to know, and we need to, you know, let people know around you that you are part of the resistance. Be proudly part of the resistance. Do not resist quietly. Resist with 10 toes down and your whole damn chest. Okay? Because you guys heard what's happening. This is not a joke. This is not happening. Okay? This is happening. The difference is we're seeing it all play out in real time right now in front of us. There is no looking away from this car wreck that is America. Okay? We are in it. We are absolutely in it. There is no escape. There is no escape. Oh. Yeah, you got to vote. I love that. I love that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ganja Girl. Thank you for letting me know you like that one. Listen, If you know, I got to do, you know what I need to do? Because we have 50 members right now. I'm going to do, well, tomorrow, let me keep all my thoughts organized for 1 second here because I'm dispersed. It's late. It's time for me to get my kids in bed. Like a crazy person. Book club tomorrow. Okay. First chapter of this book. Why does it keep going so bright? What is happening? What happened to my, is that it? Something happened to my video settings and it is wild, as Christopher Walken would say. But I can do this. How do you guys like this? Let's see if it does it. Will it do it live? It won't do it live. Oh, there we go. Did that? Nope. Oh, that's a little bit better. Jeez Louise, what happened? I don't know what's going on with my camera today. It's just all like, rawr! Anyway. Abraham, I hope you enjoy your Taco Bell. Guys, my Taco Bell order is a Crunchy Taco Supreme and a bean burrito, add potato, add tomato, add light sour cream, and add lettuce. And it's delicious. You should try it. But if you guys are joining us tomorrow for Book Club, first chapter, The Sum of Us, What Racism Costs Everyone, and How We Can Prosper Together. Heather McGee. Let's get educated. Maybe there's some sort of auto lighting thing. I don't know. Get that Cheeto sticker. I love it. Yes. I feel like we all need to go out into the woods and scream really loud. Yeah. It's the Lord shining the light on me for doing this job. Oh my God. Stop Schmiel in Wisconsin. He's being funded by Elon. Okay. I don't know what that is. I need to look into that. Heather's book is available on Audible. All right. JoJo's got to go to bed. She's in Scotland. Fucking hell, man. Guys, let's all get a good night's sleep. Like literally. Here's the things that we need to do right now. Okay? Self-care. Eat, sleep. Make sure your resources and your ducks are in a row. Do not abuse yourself because we are upset. Okay? We have to take care of ourselves. We have to be strong of mind and strong of body to resist. Okay? Because they want us to become just so depressed that we don't move. We don't do anything. We just stay home. Okay? Don't stay home. Practice your resistance everywhere. Okay? Yes. Love each other. Okay, guys? Love each other. Love yourselves. Love each other. All right? And thank you guys. If you're on the replay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Please join, subscribe, like the stream. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Oh No America. I'm your host, Nora Ames. Hopefully this day has been informative, fun, and given you a little sparkle of America. Thank you to my mods, as always, for keeping things cool, chill. And if you guys want some of that sweet, sweet merch, hit us up at ohnomerica.com.